Hey, you. I love your soul. Cue the music.
Hey, you, I love your soul.
All right, how's about that for a flashback? 1998, Skillets. Hey, you. I love your soul. I kind of love that song. But I thought it was a good intro for today because I love your soul and I want your soul to be healthy in 2016. So, in order to get there, let me just share just some things that I try to do either on a daily basis, a quarterly basis, or a yearly basis that may help you in trying to get a healthy soul for yourself, because our souls are made up of our minds, our wills, and emotions. And if we allow it to go too long without cleansing them and without kind of purging those things out and allowing God to take our junk out, so to speak, take our trash out to the street, if we don't allow that to happen, then we're going to operate out of a place of being unhealthy rather than healthy, and that affects relationships, which affects our job, and we don't want that to happen. Now, do we? So, number one, our church just started a fast. It's a 7-day fast, and so I am drinking lots of this water at the time, because fasting, and I'm going to take a sip here. Fasting for me was very much a boom, boom, boom religious type of thing versus the fast that I'm doing now, which is very much a minimalist. I'm kind of eating. I'm staying away from, I'm kind of doing more vegetables, things like that, juice and stuff like that. Not anything heavy, nothing that kind of weighs me down. It's very much a minimalist kind of fast where I'm just eating what is required, no snacking in between to the best of my ability. Fingers crossed. No snacking to the best of my ability. And really, it's not just about food, because some people have dietary restrictions, things like that, that you have to eat. But fasting is about humility. It's about giving up things. It's not just about food. It's about a position we take within our hearts. And so whether you choose food, you could do fast social media, you could fast consuming things, right? We try to, in fasting, we humble ourselves and say, you know what? I don't need this. I'm going to humble myself before God and says, you know what? God, you meet my need. Because I did that, I did that. I had a moment today where I wanted to buy something, and I just said, no, I really don't need that. And so rather than do that, I said, Lord, you'll meet my need right in this moment where I have a desire to have something. I could buy it if I want to, but I'd rather not. That's just part of fasting for me as a lifestyle, I hope, after these 7 days. So no matter what you choose, go ahead and fast something. Don't be so rigid on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself if you mess it up. Just start over and go from there. Second thing is silence. I try to keep a place where sometimes I just need to be alone, like really alone, like quiet alone, like nothing else around, whether it's nature, whether it's out somewhere. I just try to get away from as much noise as possible and just kind of sit and just kind of just chill without anything, headphones, nothing going on. And so a practice and a discipline of silence, of just being where I'm not even talking, right? It doesn't even matter what's going on around me. As long as I'm not talking, as long as whether I'm driving somewhere and I just turn the radio off between places and I just drive quietly and just listen to what the Holy Spirit's trying to tell me and let him speak into my life. And so silence is very, very good discipline for me. Journaling. I was really big into journaling and actual physical books, but obviously there's things you can do online. You can create, those type of things. Get yourself a good physical book that you enjoy writing into, which is always something I've enjoyed doing. I've done a lot of that now online. You can create journals online. I'll leave a link down below to some online journals you can try if you'd like to do that. Or you just get back to a good old-fashioned notepad and just start writing your thoughts. I had a young person doing our Christmas prayer stations. I said, which one of these impacted you? He says, just writing down my prayers really impacted me. I'd never written down my prayers before. And so it was a powerful experience for him. And if you've never done it before, I encourage you to do so. The fourth thing is music. There's times to get quiet and there's a time to get loud. And so sometimes I just love to go out and I love to put on Bethel or, where there's just kind of this live concert type of deal. And I just love getting into it, getting loud, getting all this energy out of me, yelling or crying or screaming or whatever, worshiping, or whatever it may be for me. It just gets that stuff out of me to where I just have to go before the Lord and just lay it all out there and let him deal with my junk, right? So I love there's time to get loud with music or prayer or things like that. Art. Is the fifth thing, and the fifth thing being where you just create things, right? So because sometimes me, part of, and sometimes I mix these like with silence. Sometimes I will do weird little things. I'm a weird little geeky guy, so I like to paint. little figures sometimes. I like to just sit there and just paint and get all the details into this thing, and I just sit there and paint. I can paint for a couple hours and just chill out and just focus on creating. Sometimes I'm creating videos, sometimes I'm creating podcasts, but the creative spirit allows me to get some of the things out of my mind and out of my heart that I really want to share. And once that's out there, it gets rid of some of that frustration that I'm not able to share it, and so I'm able to share with you guys. So thank you so much for listening and being a part of my healthy soul care that I do every week with you guys. So. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for hanging with me for a little while today. If you want more information about who I am and what I do, if you're not a subscriber, you can go to thediscipleproject.net and get more on my blog there and stuff I'm writing and getting into. If you're a regular subscriber and you're kind of used to my my chats and my talks and my little input there, and you want more of that, you can check out my new podcast, Youth Ministry in Motion podcast. You can find it on iTunes now. I launched it on January 1, and I offer some more thoughts there on just youth ministry and some ideas and thoughts for that. So if you want more of that, links down below. And so be sure, if you would love, if you're brand spanking new to watching this and you would like this in your inbox every week, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button right here. That'll get videos like this in your inbox. And also, if you are a regular, please be sure to go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. That's when you like videos like this and you want more of them. So anyway, guys, here is to a healthy 2016, even as 3 John 1:2 says, I pray that you would prosper even as your soul prospers. So I pray for you and myself for a healthy soul in 2016, that you might be able to do all that God's asked you to do. And I thank you for it. You guys have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Tuesday Panic. Until then, have a good one. Bye.